Hello everybody, this is Zelda and welcome back to my yearly tradition of Year in Review. In the background I'll just have some background footage of paladins, so this isn't really a video to divert your whole attention to. I'd recommend go and do something, play a game or something, I don't know, and just let this play in the background as you listen to my soothing voice. I'm just kidding, it's the opposite. So, this type of video is different from 2016 and 2017. It's just more me talking about what I've been feeling about, like, about my feelings, no, my channel, and how I don't actually think it's perfect. I've had criticism this whole entire year on my channel, but I haven't had time to share it in a video. But now I'm doing that because, you know, I have the time. So yeah, don't judge the background footage. I was playing on console. My aim sucks on console, I know. Just shut up. Just listen, okay? Good. Well, if you can remember, 2016 was the start of my channel. 2017 was the experimental ages. And just when I thought I knew what I wanted to do for 2018, I was going to be completely consistent, I changed in the two aspects which I do, more in gaming but also in real life. And this is why I've decided to call 2018 the Reformation. I'll always do gaming videos, and throughout this year I've moved from Minecraft videos that weren't edited like at all, and therefore boring, like, to be honest. Even I found them boring to watch when I didn't edit, but I still watched them to make sure nothing went wrong. Alright, back on topic. And I changed it to more random videos on whatever game I want to record at the time. And these are much more edited, which you can probably tell. And gaming moving into 2019, well, hopefully the same thing. I hope the same thing doesn't happen where I change my channel completely again. There will still be like tweaks happening throughout the year, like less Fortnite, more other games, probably games on my Switch. I'll have a Smash Bros video, maybe some other videos. And Xbox, yeah, probably Sea of Thieves. I should probably learn how to play it. I'm very clueless at the moment. I'm a noob in that game. So, now, you know, I have a capture card. I can move the files to my PC, edited it with Premiere. It makes it much easier. So, yeah, that's good. And this video is actually being filmed on Xbox, so you can see that I've learned how to do that. If you look at the screen right now, you'll notice there's Xbox controls, and that's why, you know, my aim sucks. Real life hasn't changed as much, but it still changed. It changed mainly in editing. And so, my ideas for this year were to continue responding to your comments and also start copying my friends. Now at the end of the year, I can say responding to your comments is done, except in 2019, I want to do a bonus 11 and 12, with 12 being different. I don't know about 11 yet. It probably will be different. 12 will be me drawing comments. So if you already have ideas of what I should terribly draw in Microsoft Paint, leave them in the comments down below. So, where am I in my script? Alright, you can submit them, blah blah blah. For copying my friends, yes, we still need to do the pushover diss track. I'm working on it. Pushover asks me so much how much I'm getting done on it. Just wait. Jeez. Alright, so that's gonna get done, and then, well, copying my friends is done. And then it's like, what do you do? Well, if you watched videos coming in August, I said I'm replacing it with content copy, but I'm not gonna explain that now. So, you know, watch that if you want, or I'll explain it again in another video. How did real life change? Mainly in editing, as I said. So, let's get the cycle clear, unless you were like, you probably were very confused about what was happening with my editing, unless you're like a close friend who I call a lot, and then I've probably already explained this to you. Alright, started off with Mobile iMovie, and then Derp Jago. It didn't work well, so I switched to Splice on my phone. That's basically where we started with. So I was editing on Splice, and then there were some, it was like training wheels, there were limitations. So then I went on to iMovie on my Mac, and eventually to Adobe Premiere on my PC. So basically my editing has improved throughout the year. And so with this better editing, I want to just not switch in 2019. I just want to stick to Adobe Premiere and learn how to use it. And maybe Adobe After Effects, but that costs, so we'll see. I mean, this costed too, but then I have to pay even more, so we'll see. Okay, back on topic. Yeah, so just improve my editing, make my videos better, funnier, maybe get a theme tune. I'm still thinking of a good intro that really represents all of my channel and isn't so long. If you have any ideas, you could contact me, I suppose. I have some up my sleeve, but I've got a lot on my plate, and I just can't make another intro right now. I'll do it at some point, you know, perhaps when I get After Effects, or if I get After Effects, like I said. Alright, that's that paragraph. That took longer than it was meant to. My final goal for 2019 is to do more collaborations with Pushover, because he's got a gaming computer now, so that makes it easier. Go Lego 100, because we just play a lot anyways. I really want to record me and Go Lego 100 playing Smash together, but that gets very confusing and I don't want to explain it right now because we have limited time here, alright? We only have so much footage which I filmed. So I should get on with talking. Danny, because we're organizing one from Discord, and perhaps more, if more of my friends maybe start doing YouTube, or are like, hey, you wanna make a video together? Yeah, alright, whatever. That's a brief overview and a glimpse of 2019, so now let's actually get into recapping the year specifically. While doing so, I'll throw up some of the thumbnails from the series I discuss if I don't forget. So if you hear a title and you can't exactly remember what that was, just glance at the screen and the thumbnail should be there. And yeah, and then you might be able to remember the video and be like, hey, he did that, and then I don't care anymore. And yeah, so let's actually get into doing this. Ooh, I still got 2 more pages of the script. Actually more. 2018 started with Derp Jago, my segue back into YouTube, as I had taken quite a long break. The reason of me recording it was actually because at the time I was rewatching Ninjago, a show from my childhood, which I only watched like 2 episodes of, and I was like, hey, I wonder what this thing was. But I never understood it in my childhood, and now, you know, I rewatched it and I was like, oh, there's some dumb moments in this. I should just derpify the entire show. And yeah, so there was Derp Jago. That was the reason I started using Splice, as I mentioned before, instead of the mobile version of iMovie. iMovie wasn't working very well for editing this, especially having to change every single transition from cross dissolve to default to a clean cut, because if you did watch Derp Jago, lots of quick shots with talking, if it did like constant what are they? I just forgot what they're called. Cross dissolves. It dissolves, yeah. Let's just say it got messy, and I switched to Splice because I found it on the App Store. If you didn't notice, I also switched from filming on an iPad to filming on an iPhone, and that was the reason. If you notice, some of my videos in the beginning of the year were accidentally filmed in vertical because I was used to having an iPad, and you don't really have to worry about that when you have an iPad. Okay, let's just get into this. Alright, yeah, let's just continue. So, after I got bored of that entire phase thing, I don't know what to call it, that entire series, I just got bored of doing it. I didn't know what to do next, so I was like, hey, let's just do more real life, because I never completed responding to your comments. So number 6, the revival, let's go. And then I accidentally filmed it vertically and half horizontally, so that made it even worse, and it's probably one of my least favorites. Well, first 5 are just cringe. Alright. As of gaming, I returned to Minecraft and continue with Journey to the End number 2, which was basically a vanilla Minecraft series. So, a bit boring. So this later sparked my other Minecraft series, because, you know, I was a Minecraft kid growing up in the late 2000s, early 2010s. I don't know how do you say these things. People are like, I grew up in the 90s. I'm like, great, 1990. Okay, that was that dumb. Okay, just cut. You know what else? One strike, you're out. Is it over? No, I haven't been doing new seasons lately because I'm pretty bored of Minecraft, and at the moment, I don't have that many other games I could do it in. So, I can either wait for other adventure games to come out, which aren't games kind of like Breath of the Wild, where you're meant to die a lot, but that takes time. So while we're doing that, I have another idea for One Strike You're Out, where we're instead gonna be using, what's it called, emulators. We're gonna be playing older games, yay, not sure what yet. Maybe a Mario, probably a Zelda, cause that would work well, I think, yeah. Maybe Pokemon. I don't know how that would. I haven't played Pokemon, so I'd have to look into Pokemon to see if it would work. Anyways, another great series in January, The Hunt for Mr. Creeps. We got a lot to explain. The post-show podcast was meant to be where I explain, but it was rushed, like, absolutely awful. So now I'm actually gonna do, like, okay, let's just talk. So, this series was a total accident. It started with me just looking for Mr. Creeps and not finding him, and I was like, hey, let's do this thing where it's like Hunt for Mr. Creeps. It was meant to be a one-parter until I wrote an entire script. And so, I ended up taking it to another level, and now it's a 3-parter short made at home type movie, because if you can't watch this in a theater, that is not what I want anybody. Please don't play this in theaters, because it's not my proudest work. It's still alright for being a made at home movie. It's just full of cringe, because, like, let's be real. Now, if you liked it, good, I'm very glad, but of course, I made it, so I can't look back on it I can't look upon it without cringe. I can't. The editing is one of the main parts. The writing was alright, but some of it was vertical. There's something bad to begin with. And some of it just doesn't work. Like, a stuffed animal as a villain. Maybe the environment made it a bit more, like, alright, but it still wasn't, like, threatening in any way. These are some of the problems I really want to try and fix with the Quest for Revival, which, you know, after I make this video, I'll work on the pushover diss track, and after that, I'll work on the Quest for Revival. My YouTube plate is very full with promises right now. Alright, on to February. It was everything I've previously said, you know, One Strike You're Out, Journey to the End #2, responding to your comments, and then, while The Hunt for Mr. Creeps had already closed in January, because it was a 3-parter, it was short, and Derp Jago came to a close late February, so, I mean, we are talking about February, but it will come to a close in late February. Okay, I shouldn't use future tense, or that can confuse people. Another standalone video from February is my Disney Princess Enchanted Journey review, which was rather fun to record. In March came my birthday, and so it included the what I got for my 13th birthday video, duh. It kinda got pushed to April. This month had a lot of gaming, like, with some Journey to the End #2, but mainly Combat Expanded, because I think that may have started in March, looking at how much I had it in March. Also, One Strike Out was there too. I don't know what season. Probably like 3 or something already, seeing as, like, okay, maybe 2. Like, I need to work on not dying. But I don't want to do, like, multiple takes, because then that's, like, cheating just to make the series longer. Alright, back on topic. Responding to your comments #8 was March, so there you go. There's another video. #8 was the one where I messed up the sound. Amazing. That's why my favorites are 9, 10, and I suppose 7, because I answered everything again. 7 still could have been better. back on topic again. I know, I get so off topic. This is why I'm probably not going to make it in the correct amount of time, and I'm going to have to record more background footage. April included all of the above for gaming, but I also started complete nonsense, which, by the way, could come back in this form, where I have background footage and me talking over it, not talking while playing, which can really get hard and confusing, and it's just like, I would probably have a script. Actually, maybe I wouldn't, because, like, the idea of the series is I can just, do whatever, it's more free. Alright, so I think that's like April. I mean, there was Bed Wars with Max. That didn't have any significant impact on my channel. Videos coming in spring 2018. How could I forget about that one? Started a tradition, which I'm gonna break in 2019. I'm not fully breaking it, but I'm not making one for every season. I'm just gonna make videos coming in 2019 because there's nothing to discuss for every season. 2019 is like a year where I just gotta get my plate empty and just make all the series or slash videos which I've promised to make, and I just gotta get them made, and it's gonna be less videos because they're all gonna take a lot of work. Alright, so yeah, April was kind of starting to change my channel, but not really. So the rest of spring went on normal with another pushover video about mice. And then summer, oh boy, do I gotta explain summer, and I'm gonna take some breath and some water before I do this. Alright, what were we talking about? Oh, summer, that's why I left. Okay, I was meant to pre-record, but I'll be honest, turns out I'm a lazy shit. So, in the end, nothing got pre-recorded. Except, one thing. We'll do this later, alright? I hope I remember. Alright. Then I got drunk. Not really, this is a metaphor, okay? And so, I just did these projects, in quotes, fancy writing, which are now all in the cringe vault, and only get released at certain times during summer. So, you can watch them every summer, if you want. And yeah, so, back on topic. Other things that got me thinking was changing my intro, which I'm still doing. I need a short one, basically, which represents my channel, and I don't really know how to, cram those two into it. Also, it has to be fully made by me, so don't think about making me one. I'm making my own intro, okay? I gotta be proud of myself. So, my current one's too long, if you haven't noticed. I may have forgotten to use it in the beginning of this video, but I may have remembered. I don't know. Alright. Where am I? Why do I write such long paragraphs? Alright, so after that, I started thinking how I should maybe start editing on a computer for more possibilities. And I knew I was getting my PC sometime this year, hopefully, which I did. So I started using iMovie instead of Splice on my phone, and that worked pretty well. My iMovie videos include I'm Back, Copy My Friends 1 and 2, World of Tanks with Pushover, and I Suck at Schedules. I Suck at Schedules was the last before I switched to Adobe Premiere on my PC. Note, my Fortnite videos at the time were still edited with my phone because they were pre-edited during summer. And hey, guess what? Looks like we still got some of this script left, so guess what I gotta do? What you're seeing right now is gameplay. I'm seeing a black screen. I need to go and record more gameplay footage. Yay! Be right back for the next paragraph, which is about the Reformation. So, BRB! Alright, it's a new day, but let's just continue with the script where I left off. So this is when my reformation started. I decided to end lots of my Minecraft series. Specifically, I will complete Journey to the End number 2. It is now possible. I got the files over to my gaming PC. I can do it. The last episodes maybe will be edited. I'll see. I'll try and edit them more than the previous ones. Yeah, blah blah blah. Let's Combat Expanded will close. It would take too long to finish. I'd get tired. I wouldn't like it. I should work on other videos. The Ancient Epilogue will most likely be cancelled. I don't know. Maybe it'll be shifted to some other game, but that's like really unlikely because I don't have that many other sandboxes that I could do it in. One Strike You Out coming back, you know, new seasons. I already discussed this. I forgot what it's called. The thing which allows me to play old games. Whatever. Alright. I started series like Zelda 7 Sucks At, Randomness, one-off gaming videos, like, you know, just like, basically my recent video, they're just more like random. It's just whatever is new or like some type of funny moments type stuff. I don't know. Instead of, you know, Let's Plays, which you have to be committed to continuously do the same thing, there's less chances for, like, entertaining editing, in my opinion. It's almost more of a tutorial, which I'm not good at making tutorials. Anyways, also, Catch Up, I did one episode on it. It's not really a series. It's more of whenever I haven't uploaded in so long for whatever reason, I'll do one of them. This could kind of be like a catch up, but it's not like edited that well. Yeah. Alright, some series were announced in 2018 and will start this year, i.e. the Quest for Revival, Content Copy, and more collaborations. Alright, there's the rewind of the year. Now, let me explain where I'm at for different genres on my channel as a finisher to this rundown. I'm burnout on Minecraft. However, maybe a few One Strike You Out seasons on it. Not many though. Not much more Minecraft. I'm planning on just trying to play it as little as possible, and then after it's been a while, I'll revisit it and be such a noob to all the new stuff. But that'll be more of a one-off gaming video, you know, no more Minecraft series. Fortnite, kind of the same thing. Might still do videos here and there with friends, but very few solo Fortnite videos. It might be like half and half, you know, like I might review the Battle Pass by myself, even though I'm probably not going to do that much because, you know, a bit less uploading this year, and, they come out pretty often, the new seasons. Alright. I will most likely be doing Switch and Xbox games. Like, as I think I mentioned, I Suck at Smash Bros. Possibly something to do with Breath of the Wild. If I can make it entertaining enough. You know, we'll see. Other Switch games which I'll get. Not sure yet. And for One Strike You're Out, I'm considering more games, and especially older ones, if I can use an emulator. That's what it's called. I might have mentioned this before when I just ran off script, but this is when I was meant to mention it. So yeah, I believe games like Zelda, Ocarina of Time, Mario Galaxy, maybe even Pokemon, which I've never played, could fit the franchise. The reason I chose those is because I've played Zelda or Zelda Ocarina of Time, and I've played Mario Galaxy. I could try Mario 64 or like Zelda Majora's Mask, but because I've never played those, there's, you know, quite a higher chance of me dying. Alright. All in all, I thought I'd found my interest in 2018. But it was clear I only had a start on my interest. Maybe I even only have a start on my interest right now. I reformed my entire channel from Minecraft gaming and phone filmed, phone edited, you know, I don't know what to call them, skits I guess, but I'm not a comedy channel. to well-edited videos I put time into, sometimes a bit too much time. It's now February, and this is a year in review. I think that speaks for itself. These are meant to be uploaded in December, but now that I edit them so much, yeah, alright. So, that is why I decided to call 2018 for my channel The Reformation. 2016 was the beginning, 2017 was the experimental ages, in case you forgot, you probably did. 2018 was the Reformation, and I hope I'll be able to find my footing in 2019, doing gaming in real life. However, I must say that videos may decrease. Now that they're being edited, like, well, that takes time. Some have scripts, like this one, or the Quest for Revival, and possibly even content copies. I'm exploring my own interests at the same time, you know, just like outside of YouTube. YouTube is not like a thing which I look as a job, because, you know, who knows if it'll even be around in like the future. It may not be like a job option at all, not like this would be my ideal job. But also, this year high school is starting for me, so yeah, if you've been through high school, you know what it's like. I of course don't know yet, but I'm expecting more homework. Anyways, I hope you all enjoy my channel. I know it's 2019, February even, but I don't care. Videos take a long time. But now that 2018 is long in the past, I can look at 2018 and want to say Ceylon, but really, that was some real cringe.